Good evening, traders. Hope you guys had a successful and profitable trading day today. This is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com, where you can get a free look inside all of the member-only features like the live chat room, educational videos, and the real-time option and stock alerts. It's a great opportunity, and I really suggest that you take advantage of it. So we're going to take a look at the S&P 500 here. As you can see, it's quite the chop zone. I believe that we are trending down, but that remains to be seen. We are currently in this chop, and I kind of have it drawn out for you right here. We've got a little bit of an uptrend right here and a little bit of a downtrend right there, and so that's a symmetrical triangle. We're going to look for a break on either side of over the top line or over the bottom line. That's going to be a pretty good signal. I do think it's going to break to the downside. I think it's possible that we're going to come up and fill this gap at 210.50. There was a gap down from this morning, from yesterday's close, that still needs to be filled. Who knows if that'll get filled? So look for some strength tomorrow. If we do get strength, then we're going to look to fill that gap at 210.50, see if we can fill it. If we get some weakness, we ended up filling this gap down here, which I mentioned in the previous video. When gaps get created, you know, they like to get filled, and there's a lot of gaps lately with the S&P 500. So there's a lot of uncertainty out there. So that's why it's great to be day trading this market, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we scored off of some puts and some calls. We just kind of base it on, you know, where the market is headed in that day, in that short amount of time frame. So taking a look more at the S&P 500 chart, I just want to point out the moving averages again. We've got the 50-day moving average, which is about cross the 100-day moving average, and then eventually that's going to cross below the 200-day moving average. Now, those aren't big signs, okay? These are just kind of trend indicators, okay? So just because the 50-day crosses below the 100-day moving average, it does not mean that we're heading down tomorrow or the next day or anything like that. It just kind of means that the trend of the S&P 500, which has been up for the last 4 years or so, is kind of nearing an end. Okay, so it's just something to keep in mind. All right, so we're going to look at the indicators. Oh, I just want to point out one other thing. So there's this gap right here, and then we've also got this gap that still needs to be filled down here, and it actually goes all the way down to 204.50. Okay, there's a little gap right there. So it's a big gap right here. That's at 205, and then 204.50 is a little gap below that. Okay, so another reason that I think that we are heading lower. Okay, so keep that in mind. Looking at the MACD, trending down, and it is gaining momentum as it's heading below the zero line once again. We've got stochastics trending down. High here, a lower high here, a lower low here, and this is going to be a lower high as well down here unless it bounces up from there. Okay, Trix crossed bearish yesterday, I believe, on Monday's session, and it's still below the signal line. And that's pretty much it for the S&P 500 analysis. Again, you can try out thetradinganalyst.com for free with a free 10-day trial, and you can take advantage of all the member-only features, and you can join us in the live chat room. It's a classroom setting where I'm helping you with every single trade that you're putting on. Ask me any and all questions, and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. And you're also going to be joining a group of other traders in there, and everybody in the chat room is making money, having fun, and most importantly, learning together and bouncing ideas and growing with each other as we move towards the path to success. We'll see you over there.